Hi people, this is Geo Aroundtable and Geo's Real World, and this time will be from a book from Image, and it's called Edenwood. Now the creator, the artist, and the writer is Tony S. Daniel, the same writer, a same artist, probably in writing with Scott Snyder of Nocteria. So I read from 1 to 5, okay, of this book. Now this thing happens. Edenwood is, I will say, it's like a rift, a magical rift that's in the states. Milwaukee is in it; it's getting engulfed already in it. Minneapolis is also engulfed in there. It's in the doorstep of Detroit, and it's a couple of miles away from Chicago. Now that's in the states. Now the same rift, because it's magic and everything, is in Japan, is in Russia, is in parts somewhere in Ethiopia. I think Ethiopia, in Africa, and who knows where else around the world. But it's the same thing, but it's everywhere magic kind of sense. Okay, it takes me a while, but I'm not bad there. So the storyline starts that there's 6 people landing on the beach, and they're a couple of miles away from the borderline to go to Edenwood. And in there, they're going there for whatever reason. Well, one of them is called Adela, and she's with her brother Elias. And Adela is there to meet her boyfriend, which his name is Ryan, which is the main guy, to find her runaway dog, who's supposed to be on there. And in accompanying with them, there's Chum, which is like he looks like a Latino maybe, or Pakistani or India from people. Don't know more than that. And then there's a redhead who has a prosthetic arm. Her name is Lexington, which later on, certain issues later on, you see that she's 10 years older than she was before, give or take. And she's a warrior now in Edenwood, okay? And then there's 2 other people. There's a black American, and there's also a white girl, yeah, who has black hair. You know, the example, the shining of the sun? Well, that's purple. So I'm trying to figure out what their names are and what happened to them later on, which I haven't found. To 1 to 5, I haven't found anything yet. Now the whole thing is this thing is more or less like, take what's called Harry Potter, take Supernatural, put it in a blender, and you get it. Okay, so the whole thing is that Ryan, like who went into Edenwood, who didn't, and all the kind of thing. With time, you get to figure out. He gets saved by this demon killer called Pastelle from France. Okay, but later on, you find out he's a demon. So there you go. And then, oh, don't forget, the Rift is a timeline conspiracy theory going nuts. Okay, because what happens when Leon and Pastelli, they're there for 3 years, and they went to in France at 1777. So you're trying to, and when they're in the Rift, and they were in that it's not Rift, but it's called Edenwood. There was tanks and this, so time goes complete. Certain places you'll be in the present time, certain time you're gonna be in the past, certain time you age faster, like what happened to Lexington, and certain times you age backwards until you become like a little baby kind of sense. So it's really crazy. Then at a certain point, Rion is trying to create or do a united super force to conquer and kill kings, the kings of the bad guys there, of Necroniema. Okay, Nicole. So me to a point is like I was finding out, okay, it was good. There's a lot of details, but it was getting too slow. It's like, okay, I want to get more, like getting a lot of details. So the fifth one, thank God I bought 5 before I start reading it, because I was like, okay, it's dragging. I know that there's a lot, like he wants every I to be dotted and every T to be crossed. But to me, it's like, okay, I'm getting to know about this and that and that. Okay, but what's the whole story about? Then number 5, the last 2 pages, bang! I'm like a fish got hooked right away, because the last 2 pages will happen. You have Chum and Adela, like they're in a farmland and they're older kind of sense, and they're saying, and they're in this farmland, they're in Necronema, and they're saying what Rion and his team, they're trying to, like, because Chum is saying, oh, like, did you hear Rion? He's getting a special force. They want to destroy Necronema and this and that, because those people, and then they're saying bad things about them because they're they find them they're on the wrong side. So now here it is. Who's on the wrong side and who's on the right side? Is Ria on the right side because his mind's clear, or is he delusional, or is Adela or Chum they're delusional in that world kind of sense? So now I want to know who's telling the truth, who's lying. You know they say that never judge a book by its cover. Well, this is the whole point. Does the evil one, the one looks evil, are they then really the nice people? And the one who looks nice, are they the evil ones? Or they're both evil, or they're both nice? Who the hell knows? I gotta buy issue 6. And if you guys following it, or you plan to follow it, then you guys suckers will be buying the issue 6. So for now, I'm I'll call it kind of iffy if I did from 1 to 3. That 5th one, the last 2 pages, got me. So now it's the head spinning. It's like I'm like the cat. I'm like a cat. You know, like when you curiosity kill the cat. Well, that's me. I'm the cat who got curiosity. So I hope you like my opinions. That's my opinion, of course, right? Let's agree to disagree. So subscribe, press like, and give me your opinion. So that's it for Edenwood. And until next time, I'll see you again. Bye, guys.